There's nothing like a park bench epitaph to remind you on a nice summer's day that everyone dies. I can't think of a better way to spend my day off than having a picnic on a council lawn, throwing the remaining sausage rolls at ducks with syphilis, and sharing a kiss on the memory of a dead train driver. Mwah! That's a Sunday. To me, that is the perfect end to a bank holiday weekend.
Hello, your local city council. I'm so speaking, how can I help?
Hi, I'm looking to purchase a monument bench or a plaque for a bench.
We're all out of benches at the moment, but we have started to put plaques on bus stops if you like.
Not really what I had in mind. Do you have any other alternatives?
Well, yes, sir. We actually have been starting to put plaques on traffic cones, wheelie bins, and tree stamps.
Traffic cones?
They're one of our temporary options at a discounted rate.
Right.
Can I ask what this is for?
It's for my mother.
What was her disposition? Was she mobile?
Why?
Mothers are often wheelie bins. Would you say she was recycling or general refuse?
She was an alcoholic. She died of liver disease.
Shall we say bottle bank?
A lot of epitaphs and obituaries look the same. You know, they're made up of so few words, so it's hard not to. Partly because you get charged by the character. I'm surprised no one's introduced text speak to try and get more of a bargain out of it. What would that look like? Dave, you're great. Dead now, though. Love you forever. Will be missed. Conveniently, if you read some obituaries, there are a few stock phrases that you can take refuge in, so you don't have to do any of your own thinking. The basic format is name, dates, husband to so-and-so, father to what's their name, arch nemesis to thingamabob. And that's all there is to it. No such luck when delivering a eulogy, which calls for something a bit more thoughtful, and that can be tough if you didn't like the old bastard in the first place. So you have to get quite creative with your language. You need to find something positive to say that isn't a lie. So if they were a stubborn asshole, you might say, you know, he had a way with words. He always said exactly what he meant. You always knew where you stood with him. Usually behind him because of the wheelchair situation. A big-hearted guy. In a literal sense, I mean, he did die of heart disease. Kind to plants. Never hurt a plant in his life. Garden completely overrun. Bit of a nightmare, to be honest. He didn't have many friends, old Trevor. But the ones he did have died years before him, so they never found out what an absolute bastard he was. It's very common across cultures to mark the end of someone's life with a funeral, a tombstone, park bench, but we don't mark the end of shared lives like the end of a relationship. I'm starting to think what a breakup bench or a breakup plaque might look like. It might just say something like, Andy and Cecile, 2010 to 2012. They had each other in their primes, but he didn't want kids. Or maybe it would, you know, it would have their final thoughts on the relationship, their parting words to each other. Cecile, ever profound, says, "You disappointed me when I needed you most. I will always love you, but things will never be the same." Andy, not quite as profound, says, "Please return inkjet printer when possible." Cheers. Perhaps we could have benches that need not mention death or loss at all. Perhaps we could have something to cheer us the fuck up. You know, a nice message of encouragement, well wishes, I believe in you. That's something I want to read on my day out. May your loins be fruitful. Huh. Is this a magical bench? Thank you, bench. This bench marks the place where baby Sharon was conceived. What a beautiful, life-affirming message. I mean, I'm not sure I'd sit on that bench, but all the same.
I was like kind of staring and I can feel my double chin just kind of like, bottle bank! Bottle bank? Sorry. Oh, I know, bottle bank. Can you see my double chin?
I like how you tuck into the, I know, bottle bank.
Oh, I know. Bottle bank.